Speaker Robin Sharma has an interesting book, The Leader Who Had No Title. In his book, he talks about how as human beings, we can choose to walk through life either proactively or reactively in response to a variety of situations. Most people walk through life as it comes and react to the events and circumstances they face. Contrastingly, great leaders choose to be proactive and intentional. Today, we're going to discuss 5 key ways you can be intentional on your journey of being a great leader. Grab your favorite cup of tea or favorite caffeine, and let's dig in. In this episode of the Quick Win Tea with Dr. V, I'm going to discuss image. No, probably not the image you're thinking about, not how you look, or not the image of how you want to project yourself or your program in public. Rather, Robin Sharma's leadership acronym, IMAGE. I stands for innovation. Be all about making this day better than yesterday, whether it's your instructional practice or whether it's in the Booster Club. How you are nurturing your volunteers or how you're expressing gratitude, and what are new ways that we can think about being more efficient and effective to make today better than yesterday. Try to create daily ripples of superior performance that adds up over time to a tidal wave of outstanding, outrageous success. Dream big, yet start small. That's the key. I recently heard Scott Lang share in his group coaching session for Servant Leadership Association for Music, and he shared, think about compound interest. You have to think big, long term, but start small and be consistent. Jim Collins talks about it in a little bit different way in his book, Good to Great. The great success in what makes great companies is the magic flywheel that turn after turn after turn eventually creates great momentum, so that we have to remember that great programs create great success through an evolution of time as programs grow and refine. But it's that daily commitment, weekly commitment, month after month of seeking excellence in innovation that we're building our programs. And then the reality is the more successful you become as a leader, the more hungry you become for the next generation, because that's why you're here. To create and provide an opportunity for which your kids can experience that which they couldn't do on their own, and to provide life experiences that will inspire and motivate your students to be lifelong music makers, but also to be successful leaders for the next generation. Image, I, innovation. M, mastery. James Clear shares great insights into mastery in his book, Atomic Habits. He says small habits make a big difference toward positive change as well as negative change. When you change your lens from achieving goals to centering on systems, improvement gains multiply. Habits produce groundwork for mastery. So as leaders in our programs, we need to be focused on the core elements that will make the most significant change for good with our students, accept nothing less than our very best as directors and as parent booster leaders. It's been my experience as a leader that all people want to be a part of something perceived as successful. So strive to be extraordinary in your work habits to achieve true mastery, and your effects will lead to happiness and fulfillment, because the process will naturally evolve into producing a successful product. Image, innovation, mastery, authenticity. Your ability to have an impact and make a contribution comes from who you are as a person more than from the authority you receive by your placement and organization chart. Ralph Waldo Emerson says to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Jack Welch puts it in another way. Don't lose yourself on the way to the top. And Warren Buffett, financial guru, says there will never be a better you than you. Authenticity. In today's society, social media can be a really great thing, but the flip side of that is that there can be also some challenges created by social media. I think we all agree that the whole comparison game is one of those less positive benefits of social media. Be authentic, be you. Don't try to compare yourself to others, but to your students and your parents, to your volunteer base, be you. If you're new to a program, you're not going to be the same person that directed the program before you. If you're a new president or booster club officer, you're not going to be the same officer as the person who preceded you. You're going to have different ways of doing things, and you're going to have different processes and procedures, and you're going to have a different demeanor on the podium or as a leader. It means you have a different personality that you can bring to the program. You have different insights and lived experiences to bring to the program. And the same as chairing our booster clubs. Booster clubs, you have like more turnover a lot of times than our music programs, right? So especially in our booster clubs, you need to be you, particularly when someone's been a volunteer role for many, many years. It becomes intimidating to people to come in and volunteer and serve after that person because, well, you want to think, I can't do it as good as Liz, or I could never be as great as Tom. Well, that's okay. You need to be authentically you and create mastery in the way that works for you, that works in that role that you serve in. Be bold, be authentic. Image. The next one is guts. Sharma says one needs to dare more than a reasonable person might risk, or more than an ordinary person might risk. I think of it this way. Why do we do what we do? It's for the kids, right? They deserve our best. They deserve us being risk takers on their behalf. I think G could also stand for grit. Angela Duckworth says anyone striving to succeed, be it parents, students, educators, athletes, or business people, that the secret to outstanding achievement is not talent, but a special blend of passion and persistence that she calls grit. So our acronym, IMAGE, innovation, mastery, authenticity, guts or grit, and lastly, ethics. I once heard it said, leadership success lies at the intersection where excellence meets honor. My mom was a single parent with MS. She used to always tell me that we don't have much in life, but we have our reputation. We have our honor. You need to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And she would always say, if you live with courage to have integrity, you will always be as rich as you need. I think she's right. Sharma says great leaders are courageous enough to ensure that their deeds reflect their creed. I think that's great. So after I think about it, perhaps this session really was about our image, or at least what it takes to imagine what a great leader looks like, and be strategic in becoming a great leader for students, our parents, and our programs. I hope you'll take some time this week to reflect on at least one way each day you can practice developing new habits to be innovative, masterful, authentic, gutsy, and ethical on your strategic journey to building a culture of excellence. If you found this episode helpful, I hope you'll hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out the notes and the details in the comment section. I've left you a special gift just to say thanks for spending time with me here in Tea with Dr. V. Until next time, be strategic and thrive.